Science for Primary 4. Lesson 1, Measuring Tools. We have to start with a very important definition, which is the word matter. So what is meant by matter? Matter is defined as it's anything that has a mass and a volume. Or I can say that it's everything that has a mass and occupies a part of space. The word volume, equal or mean, occupies a part of space. To understand this definition, or to understand the meaning of this definition, I had to understand two words. The first word is the word mass and the word volume. So, what is meant by mass and what is meant by volume? We start with mass. Mass, it is the amount of the matter that the object contains. And volume is the space that occupied by an object. Now we'll talk about the next point in our lesson today, which is the length. The length is defined as the distance between any 2 points. The distance between any 2 points. So if I ask you, if you look at any distance between any 2 points, can you calculate or can you measure the value of this length? No, you have to have a tool to measure this length. So the length measuring tools are measuring ruler, the first tool, and graduated tape, the second tool. We start with the measuring ruler. Measuring ruler used to measure the length of short objects. Short objects like what? Short object like book, short object like pencil, short object like a cell phone. So you can easily use your measuring ruler to calculate or to measure the length of your book. It's easy. Instead, the graduated tape used to measure the length of long object. Long object like what? Long object like a door, like a board, like a wall. In this case, I can't use a measuring ruler to calculate or to measure the value of the length of a board. It will be so hard. So the graduated tape will be easily used to measure the length of this, in this case, of the board. So what's the difference between the measuring ruler and the graduated tape? Can you tell me? Yes, excellent. Measuring ruler used to measure the length of short object, and graduated tape used to measure the length of long object. When I measure a length of anything, what unit I can use to describe this length? We have 3 units to describe the length. The first unit is centimeter, the second unit is meter, and the third unit is kilometer. So what's the difference between these 3 units? Number 1, centimeter is suitable for measuring the small lengths of short objects, like a cell phone, like a pencil. So when you use your ruler to calculate or to measure the length of a pencil, you describe the value that you have with the unit centimeter. For example, if you use the ruler to calculate or to measure the value of your book and it become 10 what? It's 10 centimeter. Yes, excellent. The second unit is the unit meter. Meter is suitable for measure the large length of long object, like a door, like a board, like a wall. So when I measure the length of a door, of a wall, I describe its length by meter. Yes, by meter. The third length measuring unit is kilometer. Kilometer suitable for measuring a very large lengths, like the distance between Cairo and Alex. Can I describe this distance by meter or by centimeter? No, it will be a very huge number. So I use the unit kilometer. Here we have to know that 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meter and 1 meter equals 100 centimeter. So for example, if I use my graduated tape to measure the length of a door and say, for example, it will be 2 meters, I can describe this length by centimeter and say yes, that's 200 centimeters. So 2 meters equals 200 centimeters. Okay. The second definition, or the next definition, our lesson is mass. As we said before, mass is defined as the amount of the matter that the object contains. Okay, so how can I measure the value of the mass? Can I just looking to my book and say its mass is 500 kilogram? No, it's wrong. So I use two measuring tools for know the mass of anything. So the mass measuring tools are common balance and sensitive balance. Common balance, I can say it's two balance also. I can say that common balance used to measure the mass of large objects. Large objects like fruits, large objects like vegetables. So if I ask where you see a common balance, yes, I see a common balance in a supermarket. Sensitive balance, instead sensitive balance, it measure the masses of tiny object. Tiny means very small. Tiny object like jewelry. So we see the sensitive balance where, yes, in the jewelry shop. As the lens has three measuring units, the mass has three measuring units, which is gram, kilogram, and ton. Let's start to note the difference between these three units. We start with gram. Gram is suitable for measure the mass of small masses like jewelry. So when I measure the mass of my ring, for example, I will describe this mass with a gram. Yes, that's right. The next unit is kilogram. Kilogram is suitable for measuring the large masses, such as what? Such as fruit, such as vegetable. So when I buy some fruits, I know its masses by kilogram. Yes. And what tool can I use to measure the mass of fruit? Yes, it's the common balance. Excellent. The final unit in the mass measuring unit is the ton. Ton is suitable for measure the very large masses such as cars. The final point in our lesson today is, by this note we finish our video today. 1 kilogram equal 1,000 grams and 1 ton equals 1,000 kilogram. At this point we reaches the end of our lesson today. Study hard and see you in the next video.